Stretching gently when you're sick can be beneficial as long as it's done in moderation and you listen to your body. Here are 4 reasons to incorporate gentle stretching into your recovery routine. 1, it promotes circulation. Gentle stretching increases blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and tissues. This improved circulation can support the body's immune system and aid in recovery by helping to flush out toxins. 2, it relieves muscle tension. Illness can often cause muscle stiffness and aches, especially if you've been lying down for long periods. Stretching helps release tension and reduce discomfort in those sore or tight muscles. 3, it improves breathing. Stretching opens up the chest and lungs, improving breathing capacity. This is particularly helpful if you're congested or have a respiratory illness, as it encourages deeper, more efficient breathing. And 4, it supports relaxation and stress relief. Gentle stretches activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation. This can reduce stress and help you feel more at ease, improving sleep quality and overall recovery when you're unwell. Remember to keep your movements light and avoid overexertion as your body needs to heal. Welcome back to 360 Strong Women. Today's video is, what do you do when you're sick, you're not feeling good, which is where we're at today. How do you get movement in? Because what are my rules? We want to move every day. We want to make it varied. But there are some rules on what do you do with your wellness journey when you are sick. And so today's video is all about that. I'm going to give you the rules and let you know what I've been doing to get better, and give you 4 reasons why you can do some gentle movement when you're not feeling well. So first is the rules. If you have a fever, you need to take care of that. Listen to your doctor's advice, take the medications, and rest your body. Once your fever breaks, then you can begin to do some gentle movements. If you are head congested, you can do some movements. No fever, you can do some movements that might alleviate some of that and get some blood flow going. Excuse me. So you'll feel better. If your sinus or headache is too much, where it makes you dizzy, again, you're going to want to listen to your body, listen to your doctors, and do the protocols. But sometimes movement, when you have sinus congestion, actually does start to move things, and you will start to feel better. The pain starts to subside. So you could do some gentle movement there. What I would suggest is no inversions, because that can make you feel heavy and you don't want to pass out. So no inversions, and maybe no jumping, but you could do some gentle movements. Now, when you're chest congested, like I am right now, cardio is not your friend as far as agitating your lungs. So when you're chest congested, your lungs are usually agitated. We don't want to agitate our lungs. We want them to find rest, but we also want to have oxygen. So there's that. So we want to do gentle movements and practice breathing so that we strengthen the lungs and help get the oxygen in, so our oxygen levels stay really good. Again, listening to our doctors, taking our medications if we're doing that, taking our homeopathic things if we're doing that. But we want to get in some gentle movement and move the lungs. So we don't want to stay stagnant, but we want to do it in a way that's nurturing to our body and not hurting our body more by making the lungs more agitated than they already are. So those are the rules. If you have a fever, you need to get the fever gone first. Bed rest is one of the best ways that we can heal our bodies. So we want to sleep, but body aches, circulation, breathing, and just overall relaxation and stress relief would be the 4 reasons why we want to move our bodies gently when we're not feeling our best. Rest is the first thing. We want to rest our body. We want to take in and do what our doctor says. The second thing would be we want to soak our bodies in some Epsom salt. A nice hot shower or a nice hot bath with some Epsom salt. So 20 minutes, no more. We don't want to agitate the skin, but that's going to help alleviate some of the lactic acid that's building up in our body. That's why our body hurts, or fever. Like, it's going to help relieve some of those muscle aches and pains that we have. It can also help stimulate some of the oxygen, and you can breathe a little bit better. So rest, soaking, Epsom salts, hot showers, and then hydration. A lot of hydration. We want to start flushing our body. So water, lemon water, because that can, or citrus water, that can cut the mucus. Hot teas, herbal teas, ginger and lemon are really good hot teas that you can ingest. And you can make your own. So just, boil some water, add some fresh lemon juice, grate some ginger in it. You might add a tablespoon of local honey that can also is good for the lungs. Make sure it's your local honey and it's good honey, and that's going to help you with your lungs. It's anti-inflammatory for lungs, and we're not putting too much in because, again, it is a sugar, but that's going to help you. So you can make your own tea that way, and that's going to help. So we want to promote circulation. We want to relieve muscle tension. We want to improve our breathing because the oxygen is important, especially if we're congested. And the gentle movement helps support relaxation and our stress of I'm sick and I don't feel good. So those are the reasons why we would do some gentle movements and stretch. So we want to rest. We want to see what our symptoms are. We want to follow our doctor's advice. But then we also want to do some gentle stretching, some soaking, some hydration, and that's going to just help speed along and keep things moving. Especially if you're chest congested, you have to move your lungs. At least getting up and walking a little bit is going to start to move things. The lungs need to open and close, open and close. Well, we're going to do some gentle stretching, and then some breathing, and then I'm going to go soak. So the first thing I want to do is just elongate my legs. You might want to move them. Now you could do this in a dynamic way. It doesn't have to be a static stretch. Just reach up, roll my shoulders back and fold, and just start to open everything up. It's very slow, very gentle. Notice that I'm keeping my apple under my chin, head above my heart. I don't want to be dizzy. And I'm moving my knees up and down. I know I sound horrible. I'm actually feeling a little bit better, so that's why you haven't seen new videos, because I've been doing my protocols. I had a fever. I waited till my fever was done. I just rested, hydrated, and soaked. Now my fever's gone. I'm still a little congested, but I'm, doing all the protocols. Soaking helps so much. And now I'm at the point where I need to stretch my body a little bit. So I'm just going to open up my body, still keeping my head above my heart. doing all the protocols. Now you could go into our playlist. Don't forget to hit our button, like, subscribe, and share. Then find one of our big stretch videos. Move my water out of the way. Or you could just stretch along with me. And notice that I'm kind of dynamically moving and statically moving at the same time. So just want blood flow to go through my muscles. I'm going to set my body up as much as I can. Now, when you are sick and you haven't been moving around a lot, you can feel compressed, right? Your muscles might ache a little bit. Might feel stiff or achy. So just some gentle stretch. Know I'm moving super slow, making sure I keep my head above my heart. Super, super gentle. And you're going to listen to your body. Listen to your body. So if your body's saying, I need to sleep, that's what you're doing until your body says, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit better. I need to walk around a little bit and get things moving a little bit. And then you'll feel a little better. And then it'll be like, I need to start moving my body and getting it back to feeling good. So stretchiness is one of those things that we can do to help our bodies feel better. I'm just going to twist this out because transverse movement has not been what I've been doing for the last couple of days. I've been doing a lot of sleeping, a lot of hydrating, a lot of warm tea, warm soup. I've got a great immunity soup recipe in our healthy eating playlist. Really good and it's helpful. So you might want to make a big pot of that. Also have a Starbucks medicine ball hack, the healthy version. You could go and find that and do that. Now, usually joint systems get a little tighter when we're not feeling good, so you may feel that around your hip joints, around your shoulders. Maybe they're feeling a little crankier because you haven't been moving as much. What we want to take out until we're really feeling good, till our lungs feel better, is high plyometrics, running, hard cardio, and a lot of frontal to prone positions, up, down, like burpees. Excited about getting back to that, but I'm going to give my lungs a chance to get uninflamed. So I've got lots of oxygen so that when I jump up and then jump down into a prone position, I don't feel dizzy. My lungs they're congested, so they're inflamed. And so I need to get more oxygen to them. So we need to give them a little bit of a break. So a hard run, cardio, something like that, it's going to be a little bit much. Could you walk? Yes. So you do cardio in that form where you're just modifying everything down. You could do that. So I'm just twisting things out, rinsing them out, doing the side body stretch, opening up my chest. And then I might want to come up, down, forward, round out my back, and open it up. Nice. So notice how slow I'm moving. I'm moving so slow, so gentle for my body for this time. And you could move more depending on how you're feeling. and where you're at. The key is to listen to your body, stretch very gently so that we want to stay in kind of that calm parasympathetic nervous system or calming state. So that brings all your stress levels down. We want to take those stress hormones or cortisone and all that down because they're probably a little heightened because they're fighting, right? They're going to war in your body because you're sick and they're trying to help you. So I'm going to hinge forward a little bit, but notice how I'm keeping my elbow under my chin, just getting that low back and those hip flexors a little bit more. Perfect. Now I feel like I've stretched my body a little bit. I've gotten some sleep. I'm adding my hot tea that I have right here and my water, doing that. And then I'm going to get a soak ready, but I want to work my lungs a little bit. Now that I've stretched my muscles, my ligaments, my tendons, they feel a little longer. I feel a little taller. I'm actually feeling like I've let go of some of that lactic acid. I'm feeling a little better because I've stretched some of that out. Now I'm going to soak it out. And so what happens with the Epsom salt soak is, one, the warm water, right, brings blood flow to the muscle for recovery. The salt actually puts magnesium into the muscle for recovery. And it pulls the lactic acid out of the muscle. That's maybe what's causing the aches and pains in your body. So it's a really good way to just feel better. Super good for you. You just want to make sure it's warm water, not scalding hot, not cold. Warm water. 2 cups of Epsom salt. Soak 20 minutes. You're done. What if I don't have a tub, Beth? Take a hot shower. You can throw the tablets, the shower tabs in. You could hang fresh eucalyptus from your shower to kind of open up your chest and open up your nasal passages, and that helps with like breathing. And then you can rub Epsom salt in or magnesium cream in, and that will help you feel better as well. It'll do the same thing. So whether you have a tub and you can take the time to soak, or whether you have to use your shower, there are ways. We're wayfinders here, and so there are ways. And then if you have the capacity and the time, you're going to want to rest your body until your symptoms are gone and you feel better. So the last thing before we start our soak is breathing, right? So my breathing is tight. My head is getting better. It's clearing up, but I still have some going on in my chest. So sorry, too much information probably. I want to keep an apple under my chin. Always wanting to keep my head above my heart so I don't feel dizzy, nauseous, or pass out. Or roll my shoulders back. And I'm just going to take in some deep breaths. Now you could inhale and then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. It's one way you can do it. You can also belly chest breathe. So I can inhale, fill my belly up. Exhale, let the belly fall. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it fall. Now getting into that chest. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it fall. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale. Let it fall. just a couple of different ways. So just practice moving your lungs, breathing in, exhaling out. So you want to breathe in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. When you're belly chest breathing, you can breathe in through your nose, exhale out through the nose. If you're really clogged, use one or the other. That makes you feel better, just so that you can expand the lungs, put oxygen in, exhale out. It's not meditation, it's actually just working the lung capacity, right? We want to move the lobes, exercise the lobes, not to the point of agitating the lobes, but just getting some oxygen into and moving them out. So you can do that a few times and just work the breathing. I would recommend when you're sick, stretch first, twist, stretch, roll back, and stretch first. That's going to open your lungs a little bit better. Then when you breathe in and exhale out, it feels a little bit better. So I feel like, things are moving a little bit better. So that felt actually really good. I never got dizzy or lightheaded. I'm still fatigued, so I am going to rest today. But I'm adding now, it's been a few days, my fever's gone. I've been doing my just walking around a little bit when I'm feeling good. I've been doing the soaks, and I've been resting and doing my hydration and eating my immunity soup. I've been doing all of that. Now I'm at the point where I'm still congested, but I'm starting to feel better. So I'm adding this movement. I'm adding movement so that I can promote circulation to my body. I can relieve muscle tension. I can improve my breathing so that my lungs get better. And I'm supporting my relaxation and my stress. And so I hope that if you're under the weather, that you can take these simple steps to feeling better. All you have to do is make sure you're resting, listening to your doctor, of course. The fever is the number one thing. So if you have a fever, we have to take care of that first. If you feel like you need to see a doctor, you need to do that and follow their protocols. But then once you're kind of over that hump, you need to start to do these protocols, and that's going to move you forward and help you feel a little bit better as you heal. So I hope this was helpful to you. It was actually very helpful for me because I am feeling better right now. I'm going to start to run that bath. I'm going to put 2 cups of my Epsom salt in. I'm going to soak for 20 minutes. I'm going to finish my hot tea, and then I'm going to have some immunity soup, and then I'm going to go back to bed and rest my body. When I get up again, I'm going to do the same thing over again. Stretch my body, soak my body, move and breathe, and flush my body. So I hope to see you in the next couple of days feeling really good and back at it. If you have questions about the protocols of what do I do when I'm not feeling good, if you have questions, leave me questions below. I'd be happy to help you with those. I hope you have a great day. I hope everybody is feeling good. And yeah, let's try to stay healthy. Bye.